What's up, everybody? Welcome to NFT ART TALK, where we are live daily, hanging out with you, talking about art, music, fashion, culture, and all things that inspire us. We are here to help you and help ourselves experience NFT space and culture in a new way. Here, we are streaming live to YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all of the affiliated channels within there. I feel like we have a lot of streaming going on here. And we're here every day to do it with you guys. So we appreciate you tuning in with us, hanging out, getting involved in the chat. And mostly, we really appreciate your support, viewing in and hanging out with us. Also, if you get a second, do us a quick favor before we dive in today. Don't forget, like and subscribe to this video. Shoot us a follow if you're watching on Twitter. We really appreciate your support. After you've subscribed or followed us, you can click that little notification bell so that you're notified every time we're live here hanging out with you guys going through this art experience. So, without further ado, my name is Moshe, aka DJ Fetus, and this is one of my closest friends, Karthik NFT in all the places. What's up, dude? How's your day going today, man?
Doing real good, bro. Like I said, always good seeing you, man. I feel the day is fulfilled when we get to talk for a little bit. But yeah, man, I was just up in the spaces in the morning. Went into one cool space. This lady named Marianne. I'll review her on one of the other episodes. But it's really big on one-on-one artists. So I was kind of just kicking in there, hearing a whole bunch of stories, and that's always tight. And yeah, man, just excited about reviewing a couple of these artists and projects we have on the show today.
Yeah, man, for sure. I'm really excited about it too, and I'm excited. I couldn't agree more. I'm excited to be back. I know we were talking yesterday's episode. We were out a little bit on vacation and working on some projects last week. It feels good to be back in the flow, man. Doing back here every day with you, hanging out, talking about the art that inspires us. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive in. I'm gonna go ahead and get our little share going here, and I'm gonna let you take the mic on this first artist.
Cool, yeah. So this first artist, the avatar is South Arena, but he goes by Fabien Aerts. I don't know if it's a man or a female or gender neutral, but they have tight art. I kind of wanted to just kind of go through it. From Belgium, a creative direct 3D artist and motion designer. A lot of his art seems 4D Blender kind of made in those programs, and just very just crazy, man. It's just like very visual, bro, with a lot of textures. It looks all tripped out, man. Yeah, so just kind of someone
like a video, right? I mean, is it just a video? Is that?
I think it is just a video.
And like a sculpture. Let me see.
Yeah,
if
it's like
music.
a sculpture. Yeah.
Soundscape.
Yeah, I got the folio type of sound on it. But yeah, man, just very textured. Like you said, it's kind of like sculptures. It has like two mannequins kind of with textures being like taken out of them, kind of out. This one, just like another one.
Really cool. I mean, it looks like wooden sculptures, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Real dope art, man.
That's real tight.
Kind of gives me Terminator feels a little bit.
Right. That is really cool stuff.
But yeah, man, I just really liked all his art, dude, and I just want to kind of showcase it a little bit on here. And yeah, if y'all like it, just follow him on Instagram and just check out like his whole catalog. I guess. I don't know. You have any other thoughts on this?
Yeah, I mean, we got all the, just as a reminder for everyone, if you're new to the show, all the links of that you see are in the description below. So, but yeah, I pulled up the super rare too. I thought maybe we could look at some of these.
Yeah, sure, man.
I just think it's really cool. Like I said, I love the vibe of like the wooden sculptures. I really like the colors. Anything that has a soundscape immediately jumps out to me as pretty awesome. Um, I don't see this priced anywhere.
You might just
Oh, okay. Point
leave
two
off
was
it.
the last offer made. But yeah, let's get a quick view of this. Let me put the music on. Man, I like that. I like that
Real
kind of
tight.
like, yeah, I like that like synth wave vibe.
An industrial beat, bro.
Yeah, plus like love, you know.
Hey, taking you back to your rave days, bro.
Yeah, you know it. Let's go. Yeah, I think this is a really tight artist, and I agree with you. I think what really stands out to me is the textures and the colors, and then like the just the sound, like tech vibe about it. I do really like that. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, just dope surreal art, man, with a lot of stuff going on in all the videos. Like this one has the two mannequins making out, but it shows like the I guess energetic parts of it going through them, kind of
Yeah.
dissipated away in their bodies and stuff. But that's just dope, man. I think all his artwork's really dope, honestly.
Yeah, I agree with that. And yes, sorry, I'm sure you can see me. I'm just getting a tweet out for
No
everyone too at
worries,
the same
bro.
time.
And I
You
think he
know,
has a short
jacks of all
movie too.
trades.
He has a short movie on Behance also. So maybe check that out when y'all have a chance.
Yeah, and you can get to all of that through the link in his bio, which is in that very first link in the description below. You can just click the link tree right there and then kind of explore him. And, if you like his art, or her art, we definitely recommend checking out the super rare too. As always, we're going to advise you guys do your own research when you're trying to find NFT projects to buy, but we're just here showing you art that really inspires us or artists that we heard from that really inspire us. So that's our goal here. Um, but yeah, really cool stuff. Thanks, Kartik. Um, Found this artist Cybertones. I just thought the art was so cool. And very new to it. Found it, I think, late last night. But here he is on Twitter. They are on Twitter. And then I'm going to just dive into some of this stuff on OpenSea. Um, I just thought this one was cool because I love the colors. But again, it's like very colorful. I love the 3D vibe in it and the colors that are being used. And also, honestly, I really like the shapes and kind of the abstract natures of this art. How it like ties in like a collage vibe almost. You have like you can tell there's like layers. Like for instance, in this one, you kind of have like the ship looking thing,
Mm.
and like um even on some of these other ones it almost looks like kind of, yeah, like almost like a real picture, but then like layered over like kind of like this colorful abstract collage vibe. I just think it's really cool.
It's real tight. Yeah, it's kind of like futuristic cities in that one, and then it kind of reminds me a little Dali-ish, kind of with the morphing kind of structures in it too. This one's a little
Yeah,
futuristic cyberpunk. This one you're looking at right now.
yeah, but I agree, I do see that kind of dolly, um yeah, the way the shapes are.
Mm.
It's cool
Real
because it,
cool.
it mixes so many different styles, even in these more like futuristic cyberpunk vibes, you still get like the blends and the cracks and the kind of like the painted aesthetic.
Mm.
Very cool. Very cool. Metadaz. Oh, and it's a Matic and it's a Polygon project.
Real tight.
Yep, and just it's on the screen too. Just remember, guys, all the links are in the description below. So if you see anything you like or you want to check out these communities for something for yourself, just go check them out. They're hanging out, being cool. All right, well, let's keep it going through some artists.
For sure. So K-Rex, man. So this dude's real tight. I came across him in a space actually when we were just talking about like this project I'm working on, trying to get a video out there through 24/7 streaming. But what's tight about him, he's working with this project called Nifty Records NFT, and he's a musician. He actually has a track with Lil Wayne that he played and he made, I guess, a little while back. And he's big on the NFT community. He's trying to help out this record label. He actually hit me up today to kind of get in his Discord. He had 4 songs on there to collaborate on it. He was calling it the Decentralized Wu-Tang Clan. So I thought it was tight. But the guy's real tight, man. And I just really love good people in this space, man. I really felt good energy from this person. And we were just hitting it off and we are talking about like the industry and like how NFTs can open it up for independent artists. And yeah, he's working with like this Nifty Records to actually like help other artists. So I'm always encouraged by those artists that want to actually help each other. And yeah, so he has real tight music. He has a real tight music video that we're playing on that NFT channel that we're doing. And yeah, man, I just want to give him a shout out, let him know that we are checking out his stuff, and just wanted to give him some love, man.
Yeah, I'm just stalking on Twitter, like looking at. We have some friends in common too, because it looks like he's hanging out. He knows like Ali. I didn't realize Ali was with this Nifty Records thing, and our homie Meta Mike. I know we've talked about him on the show a few times. Looks like he's collabing a little bit with these guys. I love it, man. Yeah, and we pulled up his track so that you can have a link. I don't think we can play the whole thing. But we can play a little bit, I think. Let's check it out. Let me let's get it going here.
Phone ring, shorty, hold up. Is that your guy? She replies, so what? We lay, he played Casanova. He chose her, she bending over. 5 diamond necklaces, Lexus on some neck shit. Haters bet this is K-Rex digested. Flow the best shit, connections with henchmen, talking hitmen. Never played the fucking who I am, living life luxurious. Ignoring calls from my man, nigga furious. Tell them hold up, don't be so delirious.
You got it like that, girl, roll up. You already got it like that. If that's your man, tell him call him right back.
Yeah, there's a little Wayne.
Still knowing what they going for. I'm heavy in the the game.
So we're just doing little clips, so
ahead of my aim.
Flags, and we don't want to take people's songs without their permissions. But K-Rex, if you're listening, come kick it with us, and you can play your track. We'd love to have you on the show. We're all hanging out with the same peeps, doing this thing in NFT music. So, yeah, you guys make sure that you check the links in the description below and follow these artists and get a part of what they're and be a part of what they're doing. And while you're sharing the love, we want to remind you, don't forget to like and subscribe. We need your help here. We need your support. We need you to subscribe to this video. We need you to like it. We need you to follow us on Twitter. We need you to hit those notification bells so we can keep on doing this with y'all. Because honestly, every time we get off air, Karthik and I are like, man, this is just the best part of our day. So we really appreciate you guys, and thank you all for letting us for putting your art out there and then letting us experience it with all these new people to this NFT scene. So we're loving it. All right, next artist up was JOSHUA SQUASHUA, who's the lead artist for an upcoming NFT project. Looks like it's called Onboard NFT. Honestly, I don't think they necessarily have anything listed at this time. I just thought the art was super tight. I love the cartoon vibe. You know I do. And the colors and the drawing style. It kind of reminds me of like Ren and Stimpy or like Rugrats, which are like just taking me back to like my jam. And it's just fun. Honestly, it's fun artwork. Like look, it's got like the bud and the genie. You know what I mean? It's just really fun. And then this reminds me of Howard the Duck, right? Kind of vibe. I don't know. That's just me. So it has some sentimental vibes for me, but then also some of this stuff, just like the more looks like some more abstract type stuff, or maybe this is fan art. I'm not exactly sure, but I just thought it looked so cool. Like the splattered paint, again, the colors, the watercolor vibe of all of this with like the kind of like cartoon graffiti drawing, and then just kind of a little creepy. I just thought it was cool, you know?
And what's cool about what he's doing is actually he's rolling it out on the Cardano blockchain. So
Yeah.
Cardano is another crypto, and it's pretty cool. I've seen a few projects on it, but it's real cool. He's pushing that lower gas fees in Cardano.
Yeah. And we did pull up the actual NFT project. Yeah, it looks like it's on Cardano. Like Karthik said, you can join their Discord here by this link. Looks like that's what they're pushing. Mint date is to be announced. Yeah, I just think, going for new communities around different cryptos with this really cool art. So that's what caught our eye. I don't know if you had any more thought here. We can make this one
Yeah,
big.
man. I like how you said the Rugrats kind of like Nickelodeon era. We probably grew up in like early late 90s. It has that type of feel to it, which definitely brings me back. And yeah, man, like I always just love everybody's art and everybody's perspective, and especially when we see someone that's like kind of related to maybe something we saw as a youth, it feels even more connection, at least to me, and I think anybody that has that nostalgic feel.
Yeah, I agree. And it is kind of cool to see, like, I know a lot of projects might be doing this, but just seeing people push community first, like, hey, we're going to build our community. We'll
Yeah.
launch the NFT when it's ready. If you're like-minded and you want to come hang out and you identify with this sort of style, then come hang out. I think that's a really cool thing we're seeing in the NFT space.
Sure.
All right. Boo, 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 boo. Hot topics. We're going to move into some hot topics. Before we do that, we're going to remind you guys that if you liked any of the art that you saw on today's show, remember that all the links are in the description below. We really appreciate your support. We really appreciate you being out here with us each day, and I know that the artists do too. So go click one of those links down there and find some new art, join a new community, and on your way down there, don't forget to like and subscribe. We really appreciate y'all's support. All right, let's get it into some hot topics. Karthik, kick us off, man.
Let's do it. All right, so Nike NFT sneakers for the metaverse are selling for $8K. So Nike bought a virtual sneaker designer, RTFKT, in December. Now over $10 million has been spent on its Dunk Genesis crypto kicks. What I thought was interesting, they released 20,000 over the weekend as NFTs, and since the virtual sneakers launched, crypto punters have been buying them for between 7,500 and 9,000, which is between 2.5 and 3 ETH. Their appearances can be changed with digital vials, which are themselves going for a minimum of 2,500. So that's kind of like Bored Ape Yacht drinking the serum to become mutant apes. They're kind of doing that with sneakers. But yeah, so one alien vial, the rarest in the set, sold for 44.90K, so 150 ETH. Yeah, man, it's just showing there's a market for this right now. It's going up. I mean, I like sneakers and stuff, so it's actual just an evolution of trying to get in this metaverse this way. They said there's no yet announced plans for holders of these NFTs to receive real life versions of the digital goods, though a Snapchat filter was created so owners could wear them in AR. So that's going to be interesting, basically, to see if these are actually going to become actual sneakers, right? And then you're going to actually have the NFT correlated to them. Maybe I know I said it kind of changes colors when you do that, but maybe you'll have like a final print, and then that's how they get into ecosystem of like using NFTs for sneakers. And then it's talking about Adidas did like a similar connection with Bored Ape Yacht. So you're going to see a lot of these fashion people who kind of come into the game like this, man. But yeah, I just wanted to feature this. I'm a big sneakerhead, so I thought this was a pretty cool kind of article.
Yeah, I noticed that you got your sneakers in the background a little on today's show for this article.
Yeah. I'll bust the whole sneaker collection out once a little bit, man. I'll have it behind me when I get a good setup going.
Yeah, I know. We're both working on our backgrounds. Yeah, I mean, I think this is really cool on so many levels. The in real life application. I mean, people are already doing customized kicks with NFTs on them. That feels like it's being done, but like you said, like getting a major brand behind it, and then I mean, I think that's cool, but I think to me what stands out more is that people, are dropping this kind of crypto on avatars, on what their avatars look like. It's literally that important to them, and it's similar, like in these metaverse communities, you're seeing similar vibes to what we're seeing in real life. It's like, who got the new J's? It's important.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting. And on that note, we're going to keep it going with some more news, some more celebrities hitting the scene, with some more of this kind of, we promised you guys would talk about fashion, so we're there. We're hearing this in some of this fashion scene, and we're seeing Chris Brown collab with John Dean, and to make this Black shape-shifting superhero who travels throughout time, influencing the world. So, and then they're going to be, so basically they have like streetwear that's on these avatars. And then I believe it's a similar thing where it's like, you'll have them online, and then they're considering like 3D printing as well, for some of the streetwear. And yeah, I mean, again, it's just this concept of tying in, real life stuff with this new age, NFT space. And I guess like our intention of bringing this to light is showing these projects that are kind of doing that on these massive levels, and showing like how these influencers are joining these scenes and using their clout to launch these projects, because it's interesting, right? It's kind of cool. Like, I got my fashion brand in real life, and you can wear it in these metaverse scenarios. And I think people want that now. And because like, these, like, the fashion community has existed online for a long time. High fashion, I'm sure, like, these major brands like, the Gucci's and Balenciagas, but then like these more like streetwear brands and accessible brands to people of all different income types, like Nike, for instance, has existed online for a long time in these chat rooms and in these boards, making trades, finding out what's hot, really deciding what is hot. You know what I mean? And you're starting to see that happen in Web3. It's really cool.
Man. Like I always say, the artist is like whatever artist you are, right? Especially music artists, I always go this. They are fashion artists. Like when you go perform, you're in a music video, you're wearing clothes that represent who you are, right? So when we look at that, even LeBron James, Michael Jordan, they're the artists for that brand. What you're going to see right now is these artists actually combining that in a distribution network to combine it with NFTs, but at the same time expose that fashion side, which I tell every artist, remember that you are a fashion artist. Like it took me a while to even understand that. And then I was like, wait a second, like all the greatest musicians, I always liked like what they were rocking and what they were like representing fashion wise most of the time. So just like, this is natural evolution, actually. Like these artists and musicians are going to be the fashion companies, right? Like you said, you have the Gucci's, you have the Nikes, you have the Louis Vuittons, but in the end of the day, it's like, who is Gucci? Who is Louis Vuitton, right? We know only by the name, but we do know like, that's Michael Jordan, that's LeBron James, this is Chris Brown, right? So it's very important for these artists to understand that aspect of what they're doing.
Yeah, for sure. And to make it accessible in any way possible, And I look forward to that happening, because I've seen some of these fashion designs. Some of them are really expensive, but I think a lot of that has to do with just like, this is early. Like, Nike's going to have availability for all. Like they will do that at some point. But regardless, yeah, man, diversify. And remember, this is my closing remark for you guys. Remember, anything is possible. Let's open our minds today to like new ways to receive, new ways to contribute, new ways to be ourselves, even, because that has really been the theme for today for me, and some of these topics we're talking about. Like, these were just dreams 30 years ago, but this is what happens when we manifest dreams into reality.
Exactly, man. And I've come to understand this as like an artist, or just as a person in general. You are the boundary. It's not really the external, like how you view what you're doing and what you want to do in life. That limitation is the limitation you're putting on yourself. So exactly what Mojo said, like all this stuff we're seeing in NFT space is like, wow, we didn't know we were going to see that in our lifetime, basically, right? And to see it happen to come to fruition, it's kind of expanded the boundaries of what an artist can do, and also expanded the boundaries of what the mind can see in all these things.
Agreed. Well, hey, we hope everyone has a great day today and every day. This is Karthik, and I'm Moshe, aka DJ Fetus. We together are many things. One thing is NFT Art Talk, and we're here live daily, hanging out with you guys on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, as many channels as we can get ourselves out there. That's what we're here to do. We appreciate y'all's support. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the channel below. Hit that notification bell so you know when we're live. We try to get as close to 1 p.m. Central Time as we can each day. And don't forget, on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central Time, we host a space in Twitter where we want you guys to come in and hang out with us and play your music. It's for NFT musicians, really musicians of any type. You send us a link of your track, we play it to the room. It's a really cool radio chill vibe, and we're having a lot of fun doing that. So please come hang out with us then. But mostly, we'll see you guys tomorrow here at NFT Art Talk. Hit us up on Twitter, shoot us a DM. Don't be shy. We want to talk to you guys. Get in the chat. We'll talk to you guys later.